morning, everybody. Why here with the Burgs Run? It is Wednesday morning, July the 26th, Hump Day. I am home this morning. I had a really bad night last night. So my intention was to work in the office today, but yeah, my legs are just fried today. So, first of all, let me thank you for stopping by to watch my video. Thank you for your subscriber returning. If you are new to the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you like what you see and want to stick around for more content. But anyways, so the injury to my back causes some pinched nerves in my spine. And when that happens, it feels like, well, how I explain it is the bears are clawing my legs. And I just couldn't get it to stop last night. It was so bad. It started about 10:30, and it actually gets me up out of the bed. I mean, it is so awful. It's like restless leg times 1,000. So I dealt with that pretty much the entire night. The dog, I tripped over the dog getting up, and of course that doesn't help any because I'm in so much pain. But yeah, my leg is still hurting from like my hip, the very small of my back, toward my hip, all the way down to my toes. Is just awful. It was only one leg last night, which is odd because it's usually both of them. But yeah, it's just awful. So I also need to apologize if you can hear the TV in the background because my husband is home, working from home today. He works from home on Wednesdays and Fridays. So he is watching a YouTube channel. So if you hear that, I apologize. But so I am really coming along with this painting here. I just have these little sections left. If I can, this little bit here and what I'm working on up here is all I have left. And then my craft room custom canvas will be complete. And then, so the next video that I'm going to do for you will be the finish and my honest review. And I do mean to tell you that it is an honest review. Because I did have some, I don't know, I don't want to call them issues, but I guess issues with this particular canvas. I don't fault Rhinestone Goddess Creations because they did a fabulous job of working with me. But yeah, I have a couple of things that won't really show until I'm completely finished. So I hope to do that in the next couple of days because I hope to finish this one pretty quickly now that I'm in the home stretch. So like I said, I'm working from home today. I have reports that are due on Wednesday. I've already done those and emailed them, which means that I have been up and working for a little while. So I'm taking a break. I'm going to do some diamond painting, and then I'm going to have to go do some stretches on my back because, oh my goodness, the pain is unreal. So we have a sofa upstairs in the living room that has a really wide seat cushion, meaning the lap part. You need to be long-legged in the lap where you sit crooked or slanted. And I sat up there last night for a little while. It's hard to explain how the couch is, but it looks like you're slouching. But I sat up there with the dog while my husband was out watering the garden. And when I went to stand up to help him with something, I had a hard time standing up. So I think I had done something to my back just by sitting on the couch. So, an already injured back. So I think that didn't help. And that may have been what caused my episode last night. But I'm telling you, this is real pain. So, yeah, there's nothing I can do about it. I can't take anything. I just have to deal with it. I can put some ice. I have really cool back wrap ice. So I might do that later on. Yeah, so that is that. Oh, and I have to share my dinner last night. Oh my goodness. So if you've been around, you know that my husband and I love to cook. But biscuits have never been something that I've been able to do. So I always cheat and buy frozen Pillsbury biscuits and pop them in the oven and cook them. Well, my son has worked in food service for like the last 12 years. And when we went to go see the baby, he made us biscuits that were, oh my gosh, amazing. And so I had him send me his biscuit recipe. And I made from scratch, homemade chicken pot pie yesterday, or you could call it chicken and biscuits. So I made the pot pie filling and put biscuits on top of it and baked it in the oven. Oh my goodness. I have to tell you, this was the best. The biscuits were you can see in the picture that I'm going to put up in just a second that you can see the layers in the biscuits. I don't know how my son, whom I taught how to cook, could master biscuits before me, but oh my goodness, they were so good. So here are a couple of photos of our dinner last night. Yeah, it turned out so good. So I can now say that I have mastered biscuits. So this weekend, this coming up weekend, I want to make biscuits, like sausage and cheese biscuits. And I'm going to use my son's recipe because his biscuits were banging. And if you have ever tried and failed at making biscuits, let me know and I can send you my son's biscuit recipe because it is just really good. And it's the first time I've ever done it, and they were just amazing. So I now have a biscuit recipe. um, yeah, that was our dinner. And I was so full because I don't eat much these days anyways, but I was so full that I still had to finish the biscuit because the biscuits were really good. But we have lots of leftover because it was just my husband and I in that big old pan of chicken pot pie or chicken and biscuits, whatever you want to call it. It was really good. Made from scratch right down to I cut everything up and put it in the pan and cooked it. And oh my goodness, it was really relatively easy. The hardest part was cutting everything up and making biscuits, which wasn't all that hard. It just, I had flour everywhere. I wished I had videotaped the process. Maybe I'll do that next time, this weekend when I make the biscuits, is the process, because then you totally get a good picture of what it took to make the biscuits. So anyways, share your dinner in the comments. What did you have for dinner last night? And do you cook or not? We very, very rarely go out to eat. So, and when we do go out to eat, we go to places where it's food we can't make at home, like sushi or pho. Those are the two that we eat out the most. Chinese takeaway. Um, I can make Chinese now that's almost as good as takeaway, but it's, if we're like running late or something, or I get home and I really don't feel good, um, carrying out, well, they deliver to our door, so um, ordering Chinese takeaway is not something we wouldn't consider. So yeah, there's not much that we won't cook ourselves. My husband wants to do some Japanese pork dish, but this weekend we're going away. Well, we're not really going away. We're gonna go to my brother's for his annual barbecue, and we will take the dog, I believe. We'll decide that morning if he is being good enough to travel with us. My brother lives about an hour away. Actually, he lives about 40 minutes away. But it's a long ride in the car, and then it's people he doesn't know, so I don't know. We may or may not have Benson with us, but Saturday's his birthday, so we're going to have to celebrate his birthday on Sunday because of my brother's barbecue, which is fine. I don't have a problem with that. I'm going to make him a cake. We got him a toy. It's a birthday cake slice with a candle in it, and I got him a new dragon, and it's just going to be fun. And I think we need the whole day, so I don't want to give him a bunch of toys and then tell him, oh, you can't take them. So we will probably just wait. I'll make his cake in the morning because his cake is just whole wheat flour, bananas, peanut butter, and the uh, the icing is cream cheese and peanut butter. And he loves I usually make them in little muffins, but Saturday, I'm gonna make a little cake so that he actually has a cake, like a single serving cake, just so he can have his own cake. And I want to find a hat because I would love to get pictures of him with a hat on. I mean, birthdays are a big deal, right? Even for the dog. At least they are here. But he's one, so I mean that's a monumental birthday. He's one. And it's the first birthday he gets to be all pampered, and I know, I'm a crazy dog mom. What can I say? Crazy dog mom. So yeah, we got presents for him and toys, and this should be fun. I'll try to get it on video, but I'll be the one giving him stuff, so I don't know how much video I'll get. But we'll see. So anyways, I told you I got all those picture frames. We got them in the house last night because, of course, I couldn't carry them. I had my assistant help me put some in the car at work, and then had my husband last night help me get them out of the car. There was only two that I could actually carry. Some of them are quite heavy, like they're really good frames. So I'm hoping to repurpose them for diamond paintings. I do have a diamond painting that can go back to work. So one that my daughter made. It's absolutely beautiful. It's a diamond art of poppies. So I can maybe frame that one and get it back into the office. I will have to watch a framing class though, because I don't want to mess them up, but I don't know what I'm doing either. So you can learn anything on YouTube, right? So I will watch how to reframe a photo. I have all of the equipment, like I have the brown paper and I have the tape gun. I even have the wider tape. So I have everything that I need. And I think I know how to do it, but I'm not very positive. So I will need some help from YouTube, which is okay. Which is okay. Um, the first one I do will be one that stays at home, though, and not one that's going to be hanging on the wall for the world to see in the office. So if any of you have purchased photo frames, like big, large frames, like Goodwill is a really good place to get them because they're really cheap and sometimes they're really, really good frames. So anyways, if you've ever repurposed those, let me know. Is it difficult? Is it how easy is it to take out what's in it and replace it with your own stuff? Like the ones that I got already have really nice hangers on them, so I'm going to when I take them apart, I'm not going to take the hangers off because I think that I can reuse them and just use the same hanger. Again, I just am looking for some guidance. All right, I have almost finished this section while I was sitting here running my mouth. How about that? How about that? But like I said, the next video won't happen until I am finished with this painting. And it will be the finished reveal as well as a post review because I do have a couple of things. And that should happen. Maybe this weekend I'll be able to do that. I'm not sure. This weekend's kind of busy, so I'm not sure. But I'd love to have this all wrapped up by the 1st of August because then I'm going to do the Paint Along with Friends empowerment. And I am doing I believe it's a Diamond Art Club painting. I did a kit up of it a few weeks ago, a couple weeks ago. I don't know, time is just flying now. And it's a phrase. So you can go back and look for that if you really want to see it, or you can wait and be surprised when I pull it out and lay it on the table. It's also going to have to be done down here on this table because of the sheer size of it. I did, however, and I'll show you when I'm putting that one out. I did make, or I bought a dollar pool noodle from the Dollar Tree for $1.25 pool noodle from the Dollar Tree to use to roll the large canvas. So this one that I'm doing now, I just had a small little piece of foam, so I rolled it. Moving forward, I have a pool noodle that I'm going to use. And you can cut it to size. Pool noodles can be used for so many things besides the swimming pool. Let me just tell you. We I cut them and put them in my boots to hold my boots shape. You can use them for bumpers, like if you have a piece of furniture that keeps bumping the wall, you can cut it in half longwise and use it for a bumper. I mean, there are so many uses for a pool noodle. I bet you can Google, and Google will tell you all the uses of a pool noodle. Anyways, it is about time for me to go check my work email again. And I may or may not get back to this painting today. We shall see. Anyways, again, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Like, share out, comment, share out the channel. And if you're not a subscriber, I hope you liked what you saw today and that you'll want to stick around for more of my shenanigans. And